Dave on the Crafted channel, and I've made another investment in the shop. A Dewalt 6-gallon air compressor. And you might ask why I bought another Pancake compressor. This one's only 75.5 dB. Every 3 dB is a doubling of sound power. So 78.5 dB would be twice as loud. This is only 2.6 cubic feet per minute at 90 psi, which is a little slower than my Hitachi compressor I'm replacing, but this is a 6-gallon tank. So this should do a better job of running the wrench and getting the tires off my truck. My Hitachi compressor will only take off 3 or 4 lug nuts before I gotta let it catch up. So this DeWalt 6-gallon, when it gets pumped up, I should be able to get a whole wheel off with no trouble. I caught this on sale at Home Depot for 150 bucks. These are normally about 150 for just the compressor. This is a package that includes an 18 gauge nailer, and they're normally $199, and they had it on sale for $150. So I got a nailer to add to my collection of tools, even though I don't really need one right now, but I got that tool with the compressor basically at no charge because I was going to buy the compressor anyways. And I got exposed to one of these compressors at work. They're very quiet, extremely lightweight, only 29 pounds. The compressor that I have must be twice that. It almost hurts to pick it up. Here's the Hitachi, and it's 3.5 cubic feet a minute at 90 psi. A bigger motor, that's one of the reasons it's heavier. Bigger compressor, supposedly 2 peak horsepower, whatever that means. I'm really looking for something that's a better portable compressor. When I get a big shop, I'll get a nice 60 or 80 gallon compressor. But for now, I'm living on Pancake compressors. They're doing the job for me. I've replaced the original airline on my Hitachi with a good rubber 3/8 inch ID airline. I want to keep this for future use, so I went to Harbor Freight and bought this kit. This was less than $10 on sale. I think it was $8 and something, tax and all. And I'm going to put this with the compressor to sell the compressor. Now, this is only a 1/4 inch ID line, which isn't great for running an air tool. But let's face it, the kind of person that buys this compressor off me is going to be filling bicycle tires and car tires, and this is just fine for most applications. Item number 62688. These extra parts, they belong to me now. Complete with some accessories. What do you think? 50, 60 bucks for this thing? I'm gonna go for 60. Well, let's check this new compressor out. Good looking hose, only a 1/4 inch ID. I don't think I'm gonna use this as my primary hose since I have a 3/8 ID hose. Here. This is my first air nailer. Looks pretty cool in DeWalt yellow and black. Ball swivel. And put that away for some later project. Hopefully there's a stick of nails in there so I can play with it. Pencil sharpener. 18 gauge brads. So where am I going to have the storage area to store big boxes of these? I don't know. I like nails and screws. Maybe I'll get hooked on these, maybe I won't. So we have our instructions, which are going to be almost entirely warnings, which is what causes people to ignore this stuff. Yes, you should read and follow all instructions and safety precautions. Okay, one thing I've heard of on these compressors is sometimes the pressure adjustment knob is broken because there's no protection, and I noticed there's a dent in the cardboard where this was touching it. But this isn't broken, feels good. Cool thing about this compressor, I can put 2 hoses on it, or 1 hose, and I can tee this into an accessory tank to increase my volume. Let's get my hose on here. Look at that. So it's already got some pressure in it. They must test it from the factory. Tank, 30 pounds, regulated 20. Now this is, if it's not the quietest, it's one of the quietest air compressors. Pancake style air compressors, which is what I have room for in my shop right now. Now I don't believe that human beings and air compressors should be in the same room. These things will just pound your brains out. They're so loud. But this one's only 75.5 dB. You should really be able to carry on a conversation with somebody while this thing's running. Let's go plug it in. I'm going to do a comparison test between my two Pancake air compressors. This is a 4-gallon, a little more powerful, 3.5 CFM at 90 PSI. It's only 4 gallons and it stops at about 110 pounds. This one goes to 165 PSI and it's 2.6 cubic feet a minute at 90 PSI. So I expect this to run quite a bit longer, but still it's a bigger compressor. It'll serve my needs better and it's quite a bit quieter, which we'll demonstrate. Here we go. We will start the clock. As expected, a little less than a minute. The Dewalt's quite a bit less irritating sounding. About the same pressure at 2 minutes as we were here at 1 minute. About 112. But this is 6 gallons versus 4 gallons, so 50% more volume there. So we took 4 minutes and 9 seconds to get to twice the pressure, about 165 pounds, in 50% more volume. Not bad. I think this will serve me well. Now let's do a sound comparison between the two units. All right, we're at 0 PSI for both. We're going to start with the Hitachi. Test 1, 2, 3. And the Dewalt. Test 1, 2, 3. I think the Dewalt's quite a bit quieter. Now for the weight. The Hitachi, 47 pounds. The Dewalt, rumored to be 29 pounds. 26.5 on this scale. Now you know why I bought the Dewalt. So this has been Dave on the Crafted channel. It doesn't cost you the full price of something to make an upgrade. I'm going to be able to get 50, 60 bucks out of the Hitachi. I'm going to have a lighter, slightly bigger compressor, volume-wise, for my shop. My wife can move that around. I can move it around a lot easier. It's going to be a nice big upgrade. Join me for more informative videos, shop videos, camping, bushcraft, anything that's interesting to me, I'll make a video about. Be sure to like, subscribe, share this with your friends. It's how the channel grows, and it's what gives me the motivation to go on and make more.